Hey everybody, Quilting Marine here. Guess what? We are squaring off the tough guy. So I've got the tough guy quilted. All right. I'm not gonna quilt every block or every square here. I just want to show myself that I can quilt outside of the ditch. So I'm just gonna roll with it, okay? But we're gonna square this thing off, and I'm gonna bust out. My Arteza today. Okay, we got 3 layers of fabric I want to cut through, and I don't want to get held up. So my Arteza was a gift from one of my subscribers, Barbara, and we're gonna go ahead and roll with this. Okay, so normally what I would do is I would use my laser to get my straight lines, but the light that I have in here is so bright that you can barely see the beam. All right. All right. So if I put the beam over there, you get to kind of see it. You see it up there? But this light, the light that I have in here is a killer. So it's hard for me to pick it up. But what I would usually do, right at this point, right, I would lay my quilt out. All I need is a piece of my cutting board. Okay. So say like I want to use the 10-inch marker line. And I would put my laser on that 10-inch marker line, okay? To make sure that my laser is true, I would peel up my quilt and make sure that my laser, see how the beam is off there? It went away from the 10-inch. I'm just gonna angle it so that it is on the 10-inch marker line right there. Look at that. Oh yeah, she's on there. Then lay my quilt back down and massage my quilt in a way where the beam is showing me a true line. I know it's at 10, so I know that that line is straight. As long as I don't disturb my laser, I know I have a straight line, okay? Look at that. So I would manipulate this in a way where I know my straight line is giving me a true cut. See that? I would move my ruler up to the beam. I can kind of see it right there. Oh yeah, there we go. And I would start a cut, okay? Yeah, sometimes you're gonna have, I try to stay true on cuts and stuff, but you're gonna have times where stitching and your cuts give you, this kind of look, all right? So I'm not worried about it, all right? I'm not offended. I don't take it personal, okay? Here we go. It's only fabric and it's only thread. There, Arteza, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going until I get to the end of my cutting mat. All right, my cutting mat's it doesn't fit the whole thing. I'm gonna have to find out which size. Anyway, okay, so I'm just gonna go to the end of the table, put my ruler in place where the beam is. Okay, so I know the edge of the table is right here, so this is where I'm gonna start, so I don't run off the table and damage my blade. Okay. Go. Put our blade away. And we're going to slide our quilt over without disturbing your beam or your mat, okay? It's kind of hard to do here. Let's go ahead and cut a chunk of this off here. Alright, and so I don't break the beam, I'm gonna roll this thing over here. Let's see. Move it over here, closer to the beam. And we think we may be ready for a slice of fabric here. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're cutting. When you square, you're squaring true, like you're going through in a straight line, okay? But when you go through in a straight line, you kind of want to make sure that your corner is involved, all right? You don't want to cut true and then cut off in this angle, okay? You don't want to leave your corner being shorter than the line you just cut, if I'm explaining it right. Meaning like, so if I cut straight through here, this much fabric would be hanging out, which can be done. I mean, you can, I mean, all right, the quilting police aren't going to arrest you if you do it, all right? We're just going to kind of make it easier, okay? So I'm going to make sure that my beam at least comes to the edge right here. So if I have to give up a little bit of fabric here to make it to the corner, I will, okay? But don't tell the quilting police that I told you that, okay? I won't stand up well to their interrogations. Here we go. So I'm gonna move my handy dandy omni-grid here into place. And start from here. Okay, so don't cut yourself, okay? Cut away from yourself, always. Safety in mind. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna move this thing over and get one more cut, and we'll have, so I just disturbed my beam. See that? See what happened? I hit my laser. Okay, so I'm just gonna reset it up, all right? We remember where we were, right? We were on a 10-inch marker line on my self-healing mat. All right, let's move it to the 10-inch there. Little micro adjustments. Okay. Kind of fold this under itself and move it to the beam. Okay. See that? See that thing is going through there. Look at that. Nice, right? The laser is awesome. I love it. Alright, so it goes smarter, not harder. And this is the cut right here. And that's how we square, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish squaring this puppy off. The bind has been selected already. Remember, we have a light blue bind that we're gonna put on our quilt. And we're gonna bind this baby and get some addresses, I guess, huh? So look forward to that. Guess what's going to happen? It's going out to a service member, and we're getting closer and closer to the New York. Was that your stomach, babe? My wife's stomach just growled at me. Okay, so let me hurry up before her stomach attacks me. So we're going to bind it, and we're going to send it off. So the next video, you'll see it'll be completely squared, and I'll be starting the bind, okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, it's only fabric, and it's only thread.